Hello and welcome back to another video. Anime D on here, and we are doing part 3 of What If Izuku Midorya ate the OP fruit. So just a quick disclaimer before we get into the video. I'm gonna ask you guys in the comment down below, please leave any suggestions for anime and stuff. For a video you would like me to do, and if you want to add details of what you want to happen in that what if, then tell me. So yeah. And also, I would like to, well, not like that. I'm sorry for not posting yesterday again. So I'm going to be making 3 to 4 videos today. I didn't post yesterday because I just got a new phone, another one. And, I just got a new phone and I went to a party. And we stayed there late. So, my bad. And, yeah. So yeah, leave any suggestions down below. I'm going to make 3 to 4 videos today. And I'm going to start a new one because I know you're starting way too many new ones. I know that. And I'm sorry about that. But the thing is, when I make my what ifs, they kind of don't go, they kind of just continue the story pretty much the same way. And it's not really different. I want the story to be different. Like my One Piece one is a different though. It's different. But the thing is, my My Hero Academia what ifs are not. And my Black Clover what if is pretty much the same too. I don't know why. I should have made him go somewhere else instead of the Black Wolves or something like that. I'm still gonna continue those what ifs if you guys would like. I'm still gonna do those. But I'm probably gonna do another My Hero Academia what if, but it's gonna be different. Just to let you guys know. Alright, yeah, so before we get into that, play my intro. As Izuku and his classmates are all heading back to the classroom, they all think about their results. Nobody was expelled because that had never happened. So they went back to the class and they finished school for the rest of the day. Izuku went home to train, and as he saw Bakugo too, he asked Bakugo if he wanted to train with him. Bakugo said, "Yeah, sure." So as they were training Bakugo, and Izuku were actually pretty good rivals now at the point. Izuku had noticed how much stronger Bakugo has gotten, how much determined he is to become the #1 hero. But Izuku reminds Bakugo that he won't be stronger than him or surpass him. Izuku then says, "I'll become the #1 hero and be stronger than All Might." Katsuki. And yes, he's rivaling. The quick note from the narrator. Bakugo is rivaling Izuku even when Izuku has 15% of full activated. Well, this shows how much developed Bakugo is with his quirk now. So let's get back into it. Izuku and Bakugo get done with the training for tonight as they're both pretty beat up. So Bakugo actually got some hits on Izuku with his explosions. Noticing Izuku's quirk has been used too much, at the end of the night, he started his control over his room was a little iffy, but even with one full activated. So they go to sleep. They both go to sleep and wake up and go to school. This happens about a whole week until one day in class, All Might just runs in and says, "I'm running in like a normal person." Everybody's just surprised to see All Might. It says, "All Might?" All Might then says, "Okay, kids, everybody come out. We're going to do a hero training thing. Make sure you get your suits on." So they all get their suits on, and as they see everybody, they see a few kids from Class 1B coming out too. And quick say from the narrator, myself, quick saying, yes, this is going to be a different part. So yeah, they all walk out with Class 1B, and All Might says, so we're going to be doing teams of 2, heroes versus villain. But it's not something like inside of the building. it's not gonna be inside the building. We're gonna be on this field. There's gonna be people at the side. There's gonna be people being held hostage by the villains. You're going to go and defeat the villains and grab the hostages and bring them to safety in this safe zone behind the heroes. And yes, this is like different. They're on like kind of like a field thing. So yeah. And the civilians that are captured are just like dummies. They're just dummies, like dolls and stuff. So, let me pick the teams. First up, Mina Ashido and Minoru Mineta versus Kendo, I forgot her last name, and Tetsu. And they all go out and they end up boxing. Like, they all over there boxing. They straight up boxing. And Mina versus Tetsu, and Mineta versus Kendo. It's actually a pretty fair matchup. With Kendo's big hands, she can actually hit Mineta real hard, but with her big hands, it's also a weakness against Mineta, as he can capture those hands really quickly. And for Mina, the metal is kind of resisting her heat, but since it's acid, it's not at the same time. And the metal rivals Mina Ashido, since she could combat, but her fists don't really work on metal. Steel. So yeah, by the end of it, the villains have win because Kendo had ended up knocking out Mineta, and Tetsu. Oh, I'm just gonna say Tetsu. Knocked out and had knocked out Mina. So the villains won that round. And All Might announces, and he says, "You guys all worked hard, and I loved what you guys have done what this training has what I've seen in this training from you guys. You guys all fought hard, but not hard enough. So we're gonna do some extra hard training after these exercises." Everybody just groans a little bit. Izuku and Bakugo didn't really say nothing, as they're kind of excited, hoping there's gonna be some sparring training in there. So yeah. Okay, new team. Izuku Midorya and Denki Kaminari versus Monoma and Sue. And yes, it's not just like it's 1B versus class 8, 1A. It's actually like they can mix up the teams. But it's Izuku and Denki Kaminari. Izuku asks, "Hey Denki, what's your quirk?" He then says, "My quirk is electrification. I can use electricity to about 2 million volts before I go dumb." And Izuku says, "Dumb?" He says, "Well, if I use it to 2 million volts or higher, I get like in this state of mind for about like 10 minutes where I'm just 5 to 10 minutes where I'm just super duper done. Like I just put my thumbs up, people say, and I just go, yay, all day long. Well, for those 10 minutes, for those 5 to 10 minutes. Izuku then says, He activates his room around Kaminari and just swipes. And then he goes right back. And then I don't know, nothing feels different about Kaminari. He's actually like, he has Izuku, he just cut him in half, and Izuku says, yep. And Kaminari's just like, oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Just ignore that. So yeah, Izuku and Kaminari just goes in and they fight. Izuku says, "Kaminari, shoot till 2 million volts right now in my room. It can shred throughout everywhere except for us two." He says, "What? I'm gonna go dumb though." He says, "Just do it," Midorya says, as Monoma moves in, about to touch one of them. And Kaminari shoots out, 2 million volts. And electricity goes over everywhere, and it doesn't actually affect Monoma really, because he used the flying, he touched Bakugo earlier before the whole thing started, and he just shot up in the air, so he didn't get hit. But Sue actually got very hurt and had passed out. This actually shocked everybody to see that Kaminari didn't go dumb. Kaminari's so confused. He said, He said, "Wait, Midorya, what did you do earlier?" He says, "When I cut you in half and stuff, I removed your weakness to your electrification quirk. You pretty much have like unlimited electricity." Actually, no, never mind. I actually just moved your limit up a little bit. You can shoot about 5 million until you get done. He thinks, "Oh wow, that's great." And Izuku then says, "You should come with training after school," as they continue to fight Monoma, who's grabbed a whole bunch of quirks before then. He grabbed Tetu quirk and Bakugo's quirk, Shoto's quirk, and yeah. But these don't really rival against Izuku. But it does kind of rival against Kaminari, as Kaminari is getting pretty beat up. Then Izuku uses his room and throws Monoma out of the picture. Monoma is thrown out, and then on his way there, he uses half code and just freezes everybody there. Izuku tries making his room so he can cut the ices to pieces and stuff. And he does pretty well, but by the time he gets out, Monoma touches Midorya. Monoma activates his room and says, what can I do with this quirk? Oh, please, anything outside, just ignore it. My bad. So yeah, if you hear anything outside, just ignore it. He activates room, and he senses that he can pretty much do lots of things in his room. So he says, "Shift," and he switches places with Izuku, which is not a very good call because Izuku was had just gotten out of the ice and pretty cold, but it's not really bad. Then Izuku says, "Not on my watch, room," and slashes Monoma in half. Everybody just sees it's like, he killed Monoma. They're all like so scared, like he killed Monoma, and everybody is like, "Wait, Izuku, stop!" Izuku then puts him back in together and it knocks out Monoma, seeing that his body was in half, like literally in half. He saw his legs from a different perspective. He saw his legs from in front of him. This caused Monoma to go into shock and get knocked out. Then Izuku and Kaminari grabs the dummies and Midorya and All Might says, "The heroes win." And so yeah, Kaminari is very beat up, like really badly. Like Monoma really messed him. And I'm just saying, Monoma's quirk is really nice. I kind of wanted to do a what if Izuku, Midorya, and Monoma were twins, but nah, I wouldn't do that because then it would be kind of like overpowered. And I really wouldn't know what I should change Izuku's quirk from Monoma's quirk in any differences really. So yeah, I think this is where I'm going to end the video. I'm sorry for such a short video. I have 3 more videos to record. So yeah, please hit that like button. Okay, well, just a quick disclaimer. I hope you liked the video, and I'm sorry for missing another video. And please leave me any suggestions down below. And then my next video is going to be what if Katsuki and Bakugo were twins. And that story, just a quick disclaimer, is going to take a humongous turn. It's just going to take a humongous turn. So yeah, please ignore anything outside. So next video is what if Katsuki, Bakugo, and Izuku, Midorya are twins. And the next 2 after that are going to be the new what if that I was talking about. So yeah. So please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you be updated on my daily uploads. Leave any suggestion down below for any what if you want me to do, or any topic of anime, or it don't matter what anime it is. I'll if I haven't seen the anime, I'll watch it and then I'll make a what if of it if I like the idea. So yeah, peace out.